We're going to add to our graph vocabulary today. We're going to start with the word relation, which is simply a set of ordered pairs. The x and y coordinates will have some sort of relationship with each other, which is why the set of ordered pairs is called a relation. The domain is the set of x coordinates only, and the range is the set of y coordinates only. A function is a special type of relation. Just like squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares, it's the same with functions. All functions are relations, but not all relations are functions. In a function, each member of the domain can be paired with one and only one member of the range. We can use the vertical line test on a graph of a relation to test whether or not that particular relation happens to also be a function. In this graph, what we have are a set of ordered pairs which represents people. And each of these people is graphed according to his or her age and their pulse rate. Those are the two variables in the domain and range that make up this relation. We can see that there are two individuals who are newborns who have different pulse rates. There are two individuals who are 12 years old with different pulse rates, and two individuals who are 14. And neither one of these sets of numbers or ordered pairs will pass the vertical line test. Therefore, this is not the graph of a function. This is an input-output table which represents the graph we just looked at. And you can see here are the two 14-year-olds with different pulse rates. There was a newborn here and another one here with different pulse rates. And there were also two 12-year-olds down here. This is not a function. Here's another graph which represents Mrs. Wernicke's drive to school, where I'm driving along at 45 miles an hour. I see a stoplight change from yellow to red, so I slow down. I have to wait 1 minute for the light to change. When it changes to green, I resume my speed and continue on at 45 miles per hour. This will pass the vertical line test because no matter how many places I move a vertical line segment along this graph, it will intersect it in only one point. You can see this in the input-output table where I have different times from when I first leave my house at time 0 to when I reach my destination 25 minutes later. And each of these moments in time is paired with one and only one rate of speed. So you can see in this particular input-output table that this relation is indeed a function.